Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about looping control statements. These are also known as iterative statements or repetitive statements. Okay, so if you want to execute a group of statements multiple times, more than one time, then you need to use iterative statements. So if you want to execute same set of statements multiple times, then you need to use iterative statements. So Python supports two types of iterative statements. Those are for loop and while loop. Okay. So it supports only two types of iterative types, for loop and while loop. Let's see one by one. The first one is for loop. Okay. So here the for loop is used to execute some action for every element present in some sequence. Okay. So here statements are executed if the element is present in some sequence. That sequence may be string or collection. That means a list, tuple, set, dictionary. Okay. So string means collection of characters. Collection is nothing but list, set, tuples and dictionary. Okay, then we should go for loop. Okay, so here the for loop is used to execute some action, some statements for every element present in some sequence. Okay, so if the element is present in some sequence, then statements are executed. If the next element is present in the sequence, statements are executed. So in this way, so see the syntax for loop. For I in sequence. Okay, so I in sequence. I is pointed to first element. Okay, so I in sequence. If the I is given in the sequence, then we can print the statement. Print I value is printed. Okay, so let's see the examples. So this is the syntax for I in sequence. Then you need to execute the statement. So you need to use the indentation is very important. So after for loop, if this condition is true, then statements are evaluated. So this is one block. So Python is used to represent one block by using indentation. Okay, so let's see the examples. So here for loop in string, for loop in list, for loop in tuple. So here string, list, tuples are known as collection. Okay, so string is a collection of characters, list is a collection of elements, tuple is also collection of elements. Okay, so see this example for I in Ramu. Okay, so first I value is pointed to R. Okay, so first I value is pointed to R. For R in Ramu, so R is there in Ramu. So next we printing I value. So I value is pointed to R. So R is printed. So after that, I value is automatically incremented. No need to increase. So next I value is pointed to second character, that is A. Now A in Ramu. Yes, A in Ramu. Okay. Next we are printing I value. I value is A. A will be printed. Next I is pointed to M. M in Ramu. Yes. Next M value is printed. Next I value is pointed to U. U in Ramu. Yes, U is also in Ramu. Next U value is printed. Okay. So in this way we can print all the elements. Okay. So for loop is used to execute statements for every element present in a sequence. Okay, so after that no element is present in a sequence, so that's why it stops the execution. Okay, so next for loop in list. What is a list? List is a collection of elements, those are represented in square brackets. Okay, for I in 2 3 5 6 9. Okay, so first I value is pointed to 2. So 2 in 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2 in list? Yes. So we are printing list. Okay, that is I value 2. Next I value is pointed to 3. 3 also there in list. So next I value is printing. Next 5. 5 is also there in list. Next we are printing I value, that means 5. So in this way you can print all the list values. The next one, the last one is tuple. Okay, so what is a tuple? Tuple also used to store different types of elements under a single variable name. So for I in 2, 3, 1, for first I value is pointed to 2. 2 is there in tuple. So 2 is printed next to 3, 1. In this way, we can execute the statements until the some element present in a collection. That may be a string, that may be a list, that may be a tuple or string or dictionary. Okay. So next, for is also used for range. Okay, so here range is a function. We can generate a sequence of numbers using range. Okay, range function. For example, range of 10 will generate numbers from 0 to 9. So total numbers are 10 numbers. Okay, so if you want to generate 10 numbers, you need to use the range function. Range function is used to generate number of numbers. Okay, so if you want to generate 10 numbers, then you need to use range of 10, that will print 0 to 9, that will generate 0 to 9. So in range function have to define the start, stop and step. So this function contains the attributes, parameters. Those are start, stop, step. So start is a default and step is a default. Okay, so step to start are optional. The default value for start is 0. The default value for step is 1. Okay, but you need to provide the stop. Okay, so see this syntax for I in range. Range contains three arguments: start, stop, step. Next, body of the loop. So the next it contains the statements. So if the given condition is true, if the given element in the range, then the body of statements are executed. Let's see the example. So here I want to display the numbers from 0 to 10. Okay, so then you need to take 0 to 10. So start is 0, stop is, so 0 to 10 means you need to take the range 11. Okay, it will print 0 to 10. Then what is the step? Step is nothing but incremented value. So if you given 1, that will increment value by 1. 0 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, like that. If you given 2, it will increment by 2. 0 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2, like that. Okay, so here the start is 0 and end is 11 and the step is 1. So it will print 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 10. Okay, so let's see the example for x in range. So range contains 0 to 10. Okay, 0 to 10. So first x value is pointing to 0. So 0 in range 0 to 11. Is there 0? Yes, there is a 0 between 0 to 11. So it will print first 0. Okay. Next, x value is automatically incremented to 1 because the range contains 0 to 10 values. Okay. First it will point to 0, next 1, next 2, 3, 4 up to 10. Okay. So next it points to 1. 1 is also in the range. So it will print 1. And after the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 0 to 10. Okay. So in this way you can print the values. Next example, I want to display only even numbers from 0 to 20. Okay, so if you want to display the even numbers from 0 to 20, then you need to take for x in range. So here start is 0 and stop is 21 and the step is 2. So 0 plus 2, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, like this. Okay, so here it will print first x value is pointing to 0. So 0 in range, so 0 is printed. Next x is pointing to 2. Why? Because we taken step as 2. The step is used to increment the value by 2. Okay. So 2 is also in range. Next to 2, 4, 6, 8. So only even numbers are printed from 0 to 20. Okay. I hope it is clear. Next we will move to while loop. Okay. So while loop is used to execute the statements repeatedly as long as the given condition is true. Okay, so if the given condition is true, then it prints the statements. Again it checks the condition. If it is true, again it executes the statements. So statements are executed until the condition is false. Okay, so in a while loop, text expression is checked first. So the condition is checked first. Okay, the body of the loop is entered only if the condition is true. After one iteration, again the condition is checked. Okay, if it is again true, then the statements are again executed. Okay, so this process continues until the condition evaluate to false. Until the condition is false, the statements are executed. Let's see the syntax for while loop. So here initial value. So first you need to initialize the value. What is meant by initialization? Initialization is nothing but storing values into variables. Okay, so next while condition. So here we are giving the condition. If it is true, then the body of the statements are executed. If the condition is false, then it goes to out of the block. Okay, so let's see the example. So here I want to display the numbers from 1 to 10 by using while loop. So first, if you want to display 1 to 10, you need to use x is equals to 1. I am initializing x is equals to 1. X is a variable, 1 is a value. Next, I am checking x less than or equals to 10. What is the x value? 1. 1 less than or equals to 10. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. If it is true, then it prints the x value. X value is 1. Okay. So next we are incrementing x value. X is equals to x plus 1. X value is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Next it goes to condition. So 2 less than or equals to 10. Is it true? Yes, it is true. Then it prints 2. Okay, so and after that x value is incremented. 2 plus 1, 3. Next again it checks the condition. 3 less than or equals to 10. Is it true? Yes, it is. So next it will print the x value, that is 3. So this process continues until the condition is false. For example, 10 less than or equals to 10. Is it true? Yes, 10 less than or equals to 10 is true. Then it prints the x value 10. Okay, so after that it will print to 11. 11 less than or equals to 10. Is it true? No, this is false. It goes out of the block. So in this way you can use the while loop to execute the statements number of times. So here we are executing same statement 10 times until the condition is false. Okay, so next display the sum of first n terms. So here it is one more program to display the sum of individual digits by using while loop. Okay, so for that purpose first I am reading the user data. N is equals to int of input of enter numbers. So I am taking 1 2. Okay, so sorry, I am taking 5. Okay, so next sum is equals to 0. So I am initializing sum is equals to 0. I is equals to 1. 1 less than or equals to 5. Is it true? Yes, it is. Sum is equals to sum plus I. Sum value is 0 plus I value is 1. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 will be stored at sum. So this is sum. Okay. Next we are incrementing I value I plus 1. Next it goes to this. So I value is 2. 2 less than or equals to 5 is true. So next sum is equals to sum plus I. Now sum value is 1. 1 plus I value is 2. 1 plus 2, that is 3. So sum stores 3. Next I value is incremented to 3. So 3 less than or equals to 5. Is it true? Yes, it is. Next sum plus I. So sum value is 3. I value is 3. Next it will print 6. Okay. Next I value is incremented to 4. 4 less than or equals to 5 is true. Next 6 plus 4, 10. Sum stores 10. Next I value is incremented to 5. 5 less than or equals to 5 is true. Then it goes to sum value is 10 plus 5, that is 15. 15 is stored in sum. Okay, so next I value is incremented, I value is 6, 6 less than or equals to 5, the condition is false, it goes out of the loop. Okay, so in this way we can perform the sum of first n terms. Okay, so I hope it is clear. There are two types of looping statements, while loop and for loop. Okay, so if you have any doubts regarding to this video, please comment me in the comment section. For more videos, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.